Welcome to the Grove. Hello, welcome to the archive. How can I help you? Oh, I see. Okay, well, do you have the name of the book? Mhm. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure if we have this one. Let me just check on that for you. Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, this book is actually in our rare books section. It's one of the few items that we have that's not digitized. Right, so I would actually have to take you back there, and the book cannot leave the room, and I would have to sit with you while you look at it. Normally we take appointments for that, so let me... Oh, really? You know what, let me just check the schedule and see if there's anything I can do. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm sorry. It looks like the room's been reserved for most of the day. I understand. The other issue is that access to this book and that particular room actually requires a certain security clearance. Oh, okay, thank you. Let me just run this really quick. Yeah, I'm sorry. We have to confirm. You understand. Great. Looks like you're all set. Here's your ID back. It looks like the soonest opening I have is next week. Oh, I see. Okay. Based on your security clearance level and the contents of that particular book, I may have a way to move you up on the list. There's actually an academic later this evening that I could probably bump to next week. Is there a number I could reach you at? I could give you a call. Oh, you want to wait? It might be a little bit. I just have to go talk to my supervisor. I completely understand. Okay, why don't you go ahead and have a seat, and I'll see if I can try to find her. All right, thanks. Okay, looks like you're in luck. I was able to secure that spot for you this evening. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, anything we can do for the Force, well, you guys keep us safe. Although I'm not quite sure how this book is going to help with that. No, I understand. Classified. My security clearance level? It's adequate. Actually, it's actually higher than yours. It is, yeah. We deal with a lot of sensitive materials here, and in order to be an archivist, I have to be able to handle them all, and in order for me to supervise you looking at that book, I have to have clearance to look at it myself, so yeah. A bit of an ego buster. Being an archivist, it's not just a job you walk in and apply for. Yeah. I have a few different degrees, and a lot of years of training and practical work experience to get to the position that I'm at now. Yeah, I'm actually in charge of all of the rare texts. I don't know, there's just something about an actual book, you know. I mean, I didn't really grow up with them. You know, we had tablets at school and we have our screens at home, and I do, yeah. I remember I held my first actual book. It was on a field trip. Yeah. Yeah, we were at a museum and they made me put on gloves and handed it to me. And it was incredible to think about all the other people who had touched that book and read it and what it may have meant to them, all the places that it may have been, all the worlds that it could have traveled to. It just set my imagination on fire. And then to actually read and be able to take it with me anywhere. Well, I know we can take our tablets wherever we want to go, but eventually they run out of power or we can't get a signal. I mean, it's not so much a concern now, but yeah, they've developed the interplanetary network pretty well. And I think a large part of that's probably due to the Force. I mean, you guys have to be able to communicate with each other, right? Yeah. Yeah, I actually already had my lunch. Yeah. I'm Grace. It's nice to meet you. Me? Have I ever been off world? Yeah, once. One time. I know, hard to believe, huh? I was 9, and my dad, he won some contest at work or something, and the prize was for a family trip to see the rings of Saturn. I know, it's so touristy. But we were all so excited. I mean, my parents had been off-world before, but my brother and I never had. And yeah, it's just the two of us. How about you? Siblings? Oh, cool. Yeah, so he won this day trip for us. So, we got dressed up in our finest clothes. I don't know why my parents were, I don't know, they were treating it like this amazing special occasion, which I guess, it kind of was. And we boarded the ship and we took off. And I remember when we left the planet's atmosphere and we were finally in space. And I remember thinking how dark and cold it actually was. Just so empty. I mean, I always imagined it like the ocean, vast, but full and warm somehow. And it wasn't like that when we got up there, and I started to get really scared. And my dad came over and he talked to me for a while, sat with me. Yeah. Told me about the different planets and the different stars. And we finally made it to Titan. It's incredible. This giant yellow, looks like a giant ball of clouds, yellow clouds in the sky. You can't see the surface of the planet at all. I don't know, is it still like that? Yeah. It's cool. And then there it was. Saturn with all her rings. It was beautiful. And I remember thinking I never wanted to leave. I didn't want to come back to Kepler. I wanted to stay there, or even go further. And I vowed that when I grew up, I would travel the network. I would see every planet, maybe even discover some of my own. No, I did. In my own way, I suppose. Look around you. Do you know how many stories of exploration, how many worlds, how many first-hand accounts, fictional stories? Look at everything that's contained here. And we're a fairly small archive. I could spend my entire life here and barely scratch the surface. I've been to so many places in my mind. I've seen so many incredible things. No, maybe it's not quite exactly the same as being there. But I get to do it all from the safety of my chair at home with some tea. What about you? I imagine that you've been to more worlds than you can actually count. Yeah, what was that like? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'd love to hear more stories. Do you have pictures? You do? That's incredible. Yeah, that would be really nice. Well, I can't tonight because I have this appointment with this officer that's, supposed to be checking out the rare books section. It's okay. I don't mind. Yeah. How long are you going to be on planet for? Really? Tonight? Leaving tonight. After our appointment. Well, then, if we only have tonight, I guess I'll just have to make the best of it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I should really probably get back to work. Yeah. Thank you. Is the sea really that blue there? Yeah. It's blue as my eyes. If you're not careful, you just might leave a girl heartbroken. bet you say that to all the girls on all the planets. Yeah. Yeah, there actually is a pretty good place down the street. Yeah, and it's actually real. It's not synth food. Grown right here on Kepler. They warn you to stay away from the local cuisine. No, really, it's good. I think you'd like it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you tonight.